The smell of damp grass, road dust, and horse sweat mingled in the chilly air of the Scottish film set. It was a tense day of filming for episode 12 of season 7, Outlander. An episode where the relationship between Jamie Fraser and Claire will be tested by a painful secret. In the meticulously planned scene, Claire, in a moment of utter despair, had to make a cruel choice. Deliver a devastating psychological blow to Jamie to force him to act, or let a dark fate befall them both. The script read, Claire had to slap Jamie. Not a light slap, but a hard, angry, and bitter blow, in front of a few supporting characters. The director explained his motivation to Sam Heughan and Caitríona Balfe. Claire feels trapped. She sees Jamie wallowing in his pain and his own rigidity. She needs a shocking act, a public humiliation, to wake him up. It has to be painful, both physically and mentally. Sam nodded. He was always a professional actor, willing to sacrifice for his art. I understand. Jamie will feel deeply betrayed, but deep down he knows he deserves it. Let's do it. He prepared himself for the difficult scene, even practicing tilting his head and controlling his reaction to make the slap look as realistic as possible. But Caitríona Balfe remained silent. She reread the script, her eyebrows furrowed slightly. The emotions in the scene were real. Claire's disappointment, fear, and desperate love. But the way it was expressed, it just twisted inside her. Can I speak privately with Sam and the director? Caitríona finally spoke, her voice calm but firm. In the warm mobile tent, a cup of tea in her hand, Caitríona frankly expressed her concerns. I understand the dramatic power of this scene, but I'm worried. Between Claire and Jamie, after everything they've been through, there's a deep respect, even in the angriest moments. A public slap, it's not just physical violence. For Jamie, a man of honor, living in an era where the husband's dignity is paramount, being slapped by his wife in front of others isn't simply a shock. It could be a deep psychological scar, a humiliation, so profound it shatters what is most fundamental to him. She looked at Sam, her eyes filled with worry. And I'm worried about Sam. He'll have to repeat that scene over and over again from multiple camera angles. That physical violation, even if it's acting, is being performed by a friend, a trusted partner for years. It could leave a real, even hurtful feeling. How long have we built this relationship of trust? 8 years? I don't want to put something like that between us, just for a dramatic moment on screen. Sam sat silently listening. He was genuinely moved. He knew Caitríona had always been a thoughtful colleague, but this deep sensitivity and concern went far beyond mere professionalism. It stemmed from a genuine understanding of her character and respect for him as a person, not just a fellow actor. The director paused thoughtfully. What do you suggest, Kate? A refusal, Caitríona said, her voice clear. A powerful and decisive rejection. Claire could push Jamie away, step back, look him in the eye with icy coldness, and say something sharp, cruel in words. Something that could pierce through his armor of honor. Jamie Fraser, I'd rather face this fate alone than see you become a cowardly shadow of yourself. A knife-like statement. It would hurt Jamie in a different way. Not the pain of public shame, but the pain of utter disappointment from the woman he loved most. And it was safer for us, as actors, to perform it. The room fell silent. Her idea wasn't just a simple change, but a complete qualitative transformation. It shifted the focus of the conflict from physical violence to psychological violence, from impulsive actions to Claire's conscious and cold choice. Sam finally spoke. Kate is right. Jamie can endure the whip, but he can't endure the contempt in Claire's eyes. And thank you, Kate. Thank you so much. He smiled faintly, a genuinely grateful smile. The director nodded, his eyes brightening. Okay, let's try that. Rewrite the script. The final scene was filmed in the cold drizzle. Claire, her face covered in road dust, stood facing Jamie, who was trying to hold her back. Instead of raising her hand, she used all her strength to push him in the chest, causing Jamie to stumble backward. Her eyes no longer held love or concern, but only utter disappointment and alienation. Enough, Jamie. Her voice rang out, cold and broken. I've been through hell with you, because I believe in the heart of the man you once were. But where is that man now? You let him die with your rigid sense of honor. Now, please leave me alone. She turned and walked away, leaving Jamie standing there, his face pale not from physical pain, but from a numb emptiness and loss. The pain in Sam Heughan's eyes was so real that it silenced the entire film crew. That scene later became one of their most acclaimed performances, a testament to the complexities of marriage and how emotional wounds can be even more persistent than physical ones. The truth was only revealed months later, after the film had aired and received countless accolades in a lengthy, intimate interview with a prestigious film magazine. When asked about the most challenging moment of collaboration, Sam recounted this story. "Caitríona protected me in a way I didn't even realize I needed at first," he admitted, his voice filled with emotion. "She saw the potential danger, not just to the character, but to the trust we built over years of working together. She's not just a brilliant actress. She's a dedicated colleague and a true friend." Caitríona humbly shook her head. It was the right thing to do. We had a responsibility to each other, to the characters, and to the audience. A slap might be shocking, but did it really serve their story? I believe our choice created a much deeper and more genuine emotion. The story quickly spread among fans, who erupted in admiration and gratitude. On social media, the hashtags #BalProtectsHeughan and #OutlanderRespect trended. This explains why they can create such brilliant performances. It's absolute trust. Caitríona not only understands Claire, she understands Jamie and Sam too. A great heart. This is true collaboration. They support each other, both on and off screen. This event also sparked a broader discussion about professional ethics on set, especially in action, violence, or highly sensitive scenes. It became a prime example of how actors, especially influential stars, can and should speak up to protect themselves and their colleagues while contributing positively to the artistic quality of the work. For Sam and Caitríona, the incident further strengthened their bond. It transcends the boundaries of friendship, becoming a profound professional respect and an unspoken commitment to always protect each other's safe space in this challenging work. Each time they look into each other's eyes during those tense scenes, they know they can absolutely trust each other's sensitivity and kindness. And in that episode, when Claire turns her back and walks away in the rain, leaving Jamie in agonizing pain, the audience feels that pain deep within their hearts. They don't see an act of violence, but they witness a deep crack in their hearts. It's the result of courageous choice, a profound understanding, and of a beautiful friendship behind the scenes. Something fans were unaware of until now. It proves that sometimes genuine kindness and professionalism are what